Imagine this. You're sipping coffee, scrolling YouTube, and then bam, the earth just stops. Not slows down, not eases into park mode like your Toyota. I mean a full-on YouTube pause button on the planet itself. Here's the problem. While Earth slams on the brakes, everything on top of it, your house, your car, your dog, even your grandma, keeps flying east at 1600 kilometers per hour. That's faster than a bullet train. Basically, everyone becomes unwilling astronauts, except with zero chance of landing back safely. And sure, that sounds like the opening of a disaster movie, but the science says it would be way, way worse. Oceans would move, the air would shred cities, and half of the planet would burn while the other half freezes. And so this really had me thinking. So I did all of the research, and here's what I found. Earth spins, obviously, but how fast? At the equator, this planet is hauling at about 1670 kilometers per hour. To put that into perspective, that's faster than a fighter jet, or about 1200 times quicker than your internet speed when your entire family is on Netflix all at once, or legally downloading movies. Legally, of course. Now, the reason we don't feel like we're on some intergalactic roller coaster is because the atmosphere is spinning right along with us. It's like riding in a car at just 80 miles per hour. Inside, you can sip your soda just fine. Outside, your soda is now a weapon. But here's the thing. Take away that spin and suddenly the atmosphere, the oceans, the trees, and even your dog's squeaky toy all keep moving at top speed. And that is where the fun, and by fun, I mean instant chaos, really begins. So Earth just hit the brakes. What happens in the first few seconds? Well, everything not nailed down, actually, even the things nailed down, keeps moving east at over 1000 miles per hour. That means cars, skyscrapers, oceans, people, all turning into high-speed weapons. Imagine trying to hold onto your morning coffee. Unfortunately, it's now a missile. I hope it wasn't Starbucks. On your house? Well, that's probably gone. Entire cities flattened. And you? Well, now you have the chance to see what it would be like if you became a human skipping stone, except over land and not conveniently on a lake. Now here's what you didn't expect to hear. Here's what I didn't expect to hear. If you live closer to the poles, you'd actually be safer. Why? Because the spin speed is slower there. So Canadians, along with penguins, get a slight head start on survival. The cities, those are sandblasted clean, as if Godzilla and King Kong just was in a major battle. Even the Sahara Desert gets an upgrade, because now it's basically beachfront property. But what about the actual oceans? Without the Earth's spin holding them in place, water rushes away from the equator and piles up at the poles. Basically, if your home has ever been on a postcard with palm trees, it's most likely now under 100 feet of water. Alright, so if you thought the ocean's bailing was bad, well now Earth's day/night cycle completely breaks. With no spin, there's no 24-hour rotation. One half of the planet just stares at the sun forever, while the other half sits in eternal darkness. On the day side, scorching heat, and on the night side, frozen wastelands. So yeah, say goodbye to morning routines and arguing about daylight savings. Instead, it's permanent nap time on one side. There's that mostly permanent sunburn on the other side. So what about us humans? The most important species according to us. Can humans actually survive a planet that's basically half microwave and half deep freeze? Well, maybe, but it's not gonna be much fun. The only real shot at survival is the Twilight Zone, that thin strip right between eternal day and eternal night. Permanent sunset mild enough for crops, water, and maybe a little Wi-Fi.
Yes!
But seriously, food production goes down, agriculture collapses, and ecosystems die. Who knows, maybe humans adapt underground, underwater, or in giant domes. At best, we may just be literally living under a rock. So after all this chaos, could Earth actually just stop spinning? Like, could this really happen? The short answer? No, it doesn't look that way. Not unless something insane happens. It would take a collision with a rogue planet or a shooting star to slow us down. Even a little bit. And if that ever happens, well, the spinning problem will be the least of your worries. In reality, Earth's rotation is gradually slowing by about 2 milliseconds, but that is every 2 centuries, which means by the time a full day lasts 25 hours, humans will have already invented about 17 new ways to waste that extra hour. Most likely they'll figure that out even before. So yeah, the good news, the Earth isn't about to stop spinning. I'm almost certain